What's up, everybody? Welcome to Game Freak. And in this episode, we are going to review Wolf of the Battlefield MERCS. Now, before we even get into it, I just want to apologize in advance for the shaky screen because I am reviewing this on the Evercade EXP, the handheld. And I can't keep a handheld still if my life depended on it. I have a habit of moving the handheld with my character. I'm sure a lot of people do that. It's just hard to sit still and do it. So, enough with that. Let's just jump into this. MERCS is a run and gun video game that was developed by Capcom in 1990. It is a sequel to the 1985 arcade classic Commando. Now, this game is not on a cart for the Evercade. Instead, it is part of the 18 built-in games from the Capcom library on the Evercade EXP. So it's the only way you can play this game on the Evercade is if you get the EXP, and I highly recommend it. It's a great handheld. It's still my go-to handheld. I love it. But coincidentally, so is its predecessor, Commando. It's also on the Capcom library on the EXP. And Commando is one of my personal arcade favorites. And speaking of Commando, it's a shame that that game wasn't based on the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Commando. The one-liners they could have added would have been absolutely epic. If you haven't seen that movie, you gotta see it just for the one-liners. It's not like it's a great movie, but the one-liners make it a great movie. But anyway, back to MERCS. Though this is a basic overhead shoot-'em-up, it still managed to grab my attention, like most shoot-'em-ups do. It reminded me a lot of Akari Warriors and Commando combined. Like if those two games got together, had a few drinks, and had a night of adult time, 9 months later, you'd get this game. It's actually a really fun game. Being able to jump into a Jeep and control it and its guns was satisfying. Running the enemies over or just blasting everything in sight is what a good shoot-'em-up are all about. The final bosses at the end of each level can be a little overwhelming at times, mainly because the amount of bullets and missiles being fired at you. But the gameplay and button reactions are unbelievably smooth. The different ammo and guns you can collect are also quite satisfying. The graphics and animation may not be mind-blowing, but it still looked great playing this on the EXP. Since the select button is your virtual quarters, I continued playing this game until I finished it. I will most definitely be coming back to play this game again. I had an absolute blast. Honestly, Capcom rarely disappoints. This game may not have received the highest ratings from the gaming industry, but in my experience playing it, it couldn't have been more fun. I rate this a 5 out of 5. So thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And until the next video, game on.